All right, welcome back. This is Evan with the Swing Trade Pros team here, and in this short video, we're going to take you guys through how to utilize momentum to trade Apple stock. From the previous video, I did mention we were going to cover momentum, so stay tuned for this content. All right, so we are going to be using the STP indicators here to show us which way Apple stock's momentum is going right now. I know in the previous video I said that we're out of support. We don't want to be shorting support. I'm still standing by that, even though we might have some indications here that could be telling us, hey, well, what happens if we break this support? We're going to get into that right now. All right, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tick the notification bell. That's really, really key, by the way. Make sure you guys do tick the notification bell to get the updates here. All right, so we're on the daily chart here for Apple. We already identified that we're at this support from the last video. Let's take a look at the momentum. Is the momentum giving us an edge? Are we going to see Apple really just rip up here? Or is Apple actually just going to, not do much here and maybe get sold through this support? All right, let's go through it here. All right, so we're going to go to the weekly chart, and we're going to look at the STP volume momentum here, which gives you kind of a depiction or a visual of the type of momentum we're seeing, which right now we're seeing negative momentum. However, it is not clear that we're going to see more negative momentum. If we were to draw a line here with our trend line tool, we could be looking at a higher low or level of momentum here, which would indicate a bullish divergence. Okay, now it's not clear just yet if this is confirmed. However, we can safely assume, or maybe make an inferred decision, that since we're at a support, maybe we're going to get a bounce here, right? And so if we go now into like the daily chart or the 3-day chart, we can sort of start to see the negative momentum is still there, but it's obviously a lot less than it was, right? If we go to like a 4-hour chart, we can start to see the momentum is starting to go positive now, right? So that could be an indication or a sign that we could be getting that reversal on the shorter time scale. All right, now this is just using this volume momentum indicator, all right? Now, I also like to use the STP RSI zone, which is really just an RSI, but we have it color graded, so visually speaking, I'm a very visual person, by the way, when I trade, so I like to reference things that are visual because it does help me make better trading decisions. All right, and so based on the RSI on the 4-hour chart, or even let's just go to the daily chart, the daily is sitting at 36 on the RSI. We are in bearish control zone, all right? But this is areas, we know we're at a support. This is an area where we could be looking to buy an asset because it is below 45 on the RSI. Now, I have some trading rules that I set up for myself personally. If you guys are part of the alert service, you guys get access to that. Make sure you guys do check that out. That is at swingtradepros.com under stock options and crypto alerts. We do stocks and cryptos in this trading community. So if you guys are new, definitely should check it out. I will leave the link in somewhere in this description above here. All right. So how to use the STP RSI zone. Every single time we come down to this, probably close to the oversold territory, even in the red zone, we can see every single time we're in this red zone, we get a nice move up. Even if it isn't a big move up here on the daily chart, we could see back here from this June low, we had this low and the same low. That was the divergence, okay? So we can determine divergences on using this RSI tool. We could also determine divergences with the momentum tool. I will go into divergence more so in the next video. However, we want to have an understanding about momentum and how the momentum can lead to a bullish or a bearish divergence. All right. So right now we're not really showing the same low yet on the RSI. We're showing a little bit of a higher low right now on the RSI. If you go to like HA candles or Heiken Ashi candles, I like to confirm with both regular candles and Heiken Ashi candles when I make a trading decision, because if I have both giving me the same type of information, then it's probably correct, right? So we're down here in this bearish control zone. but we're out of support. So this to me means that there's a likely chance that we get a bounce here. Now, it's not meaning that we're going to, it's not telling me we're going to go and get a massive move up. All right, but there could be some news-driven catalyst to drive the price up. But I like to use technicals before relying on news events, because news events are usually just catalysts that are backing the technicals. Okay, so that's how I like to use momentum to give me a sort of edge, right? So we went through the momentum here on the daily chart is depicting that we could be, rounding out a bottom here on the negative side, meaning we could be going back to the upside, right? Which would kind of be in agreement with what I'm saying here. We're at a support. We can most likely get a bounce off this support. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the notification bell. All right, so that's the STP RSI zone and the volume momentum. The next one we're going to use here is the STP MACD candles. Now this is basically like a MACD, but in candle form. So it's actually very helpful to understand where the trend could be going. Right, so right now we're below the major MACD line here. This is on an 8-hour chart. If we go to like the 6-hour chart, you can see we're above it now, right? So the next 6 hours of price action could be leading to the upside, which is kind of also in agreement with what I'm saying about how we're at a daily support, and we could get a nice bounce here off this support. All right, if we go to like the weekly chart's still pointing down. All right, so but we could get over the next couple of days, we could get some nice upside, make a lower high, and then come back down and retest that support and maybe even break it. I don't know. But right this moment in time, I think Apple will go back up to test that 135, 138, and maybe even up to that 150 area. All right. That's what I think. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I see on a chart. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the notification bell. We'll catch you guys in the next one.